And welcome into PureAdrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of Game 1 here between the Mets and the Brewers. And I do not have the Brewers lineup here. So let's go back in and see if we can grab that real quick. Gary and Keith in the booth this afternoon. Day-night doubleheader today. So Game 1 here, Game 2 tonight at 7. We'll talk about the Brewers here in a minute. Let me get their lineup here. Let's reprint this. So let's say hi to some folks that are here early. Dan is here. What's up, Dan? Just change your name. Yeah, you told us that last time, Dan. Thank you for the reminder. Hey, Stanley's here saying good afternoon, everyone. Let's go, Mets. Let's make sure we're good to go here on all the sides. Oh, not the vertical side. Hold on. All right, we'll go live there. Frank R is over on the playback side. What's up, Frank? We're still a couple minutes away from first pitch here. Let me grab the score sheet. All right, good stuff. It was asking the software was trying to pull in too many names because of the doubleheader. It's looking at all the both games at the same time instead of the 1 o'clock game and the 7 o'clock game. So I had to switch that up. I like your channel. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Jonathan's here. What's up, Jonathan? Great to see you, my friend. So this afternoon is the first Met game in July here. So they had a day off on Tuesday or on Monday. And then yesterday, July 1st, was rained out. So hopefully the pitching staff's well rested. Hopefully the offense was able to figure some stuff out. And hopefully the Mets can get back to their winning ways. This is the first time they played Milwaukee since they knocked the Brewers out of the playoffs last year. Once again, that was the big 3-run home run by Pete Alonso in the top of the 9th there in Milwaukee in Game 3. Then the Mets went on to beat the Phillies and lost to the Dodgers in 6. But let's go. A bunch of games today. There was a bunch of rain out yesterday, so we'll look at all those other games. I know our guy Fitzy's got the Red Sox and Reds game at 2:30, I believe. That's a makeup from yesterday. Yeah, 2:30. But some other games going on right now. The A's have a 2-1 lead over the Rays in the 4th. Pirates and Cardinals no score in the 2nd. Padres and Phillies just underway. Nats and Tigers as well. Padres and Phillies day-night doubleheader as well. Their game 2 is at 6:15. Twins and Marlins at 6:40. Tigers and Nats at 6:45. That's game 2 there. The Yankees and Blue Jays play tonight at 7. Reds and Red Sox also play tonight at 7. Brewers and Mets game 2 tonight at 7. Angels and Braves. In the National League East, the Florida Marlins have moved ahead of the Atlanta Braves for 3rd place in the division. The Miami Marlins, the Florida Marlins, excuse me. Tonight at 8, the Guardians and Cubs, Orioles and Rangers, Astros and Rockies at 8:40, Royals and Mariners at 9:40, Giants and D-backs, and White Sox and Dodgers. Yeah, I see in the chat the Brewers got our number, but last time we played them, we won. Exactly, Frank. Hey, Raymond's here. Hey, John, everyone. Hopefully these days of rest will get them going. I hope so. 8-game winning streak for the Marlins right now. DeGrom's got a 1.77 ERA in his last 14 starts. We did the Rangers game last night because DeGrom was on the mound. Day-night doubleheader. SNY going to another commercial break here. Did I bring the pitchers in now? Oh, this is... All right, let's go through the lineups then, since we don't have the pitchers. I know Holmes is on the mound today for the Mets. I believe it's Peralta for Milwaukee, but I do not have their stats here in front of me. The doubleheader throwing a missile into the software here. Sal Frelick will lead it off for Milwaukee, followed by William Contreras. Christian Yelich will DH and bat third. Curio fourth, Terang fifth, Collins sixth, Bauer seventh, Ortiz eighth, and Siegler making his first appearance of the year. Will bat ninth. The Met defense will be Vientos at third, Lindor at short, Beatty at second, Alonso at first, Terens doing the catching, Nimmo in left, McNeil in center, and Soto in right. Jonathan says, Miss Gilbsy at Milwaukee. Jackson Myers is here as well. Saying LFGM. Hi, everybody. What's up, Jackson? Frank T is here. What's up, Frank? Stephen Pryor's here saying, new month, new day. Let's go Mets. Frank says he's doing better. Good to hear, Frank. Good to hear. Still a couple minutes away from first pitch here. Let's go. We're in a new month. We're in the month of July now. So if you're familiar with the channel, you know the first two streams of the month. If the stream gets to 100 likes, I give out 5 free channel memberships. So we have not started yet. We're up to 10 already. So let's go. Smash them thumbs up. Awesome. Look at that young man looking at Nimmo. He's so in shock that he's standing there talking to Nimmo. Jonathan says, hopefully this team did some soul searching while off. Agreed. Hey, DJ Jimmy is here saying, hey, John, how are you? Let's go Mets. I'm out shopping. Just wanted to say hi to everyone. Let's turn this thing around. Great song, White Horse by Chris Stapleton. I'm not a big fan of Chris Stapleton. Jackson saying he's feeling 2 Mets wins today. Hey, Ernesto's back saying good afternoon. Let's go Mets. Let's start July with a doubleheader win. Joseph says excited to tune in later today and watch the stream. And the clock has turned to 1:11 now, so they are a minute behind. What are we doing here? Holmes will deal the first pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Frelick batting 381 games here, 5 homers, 34 runs batted in. Yo, and that one drilled out to right, and Soto doesn't even look at it. 1-0 Milwaukee. Need a strong game from Holmes. That's not how you get it. Come on, a missed 0-1. Rivera, thank you for subscribing. Outside, 1-1. That lasted long. Just Jonathan. Unbelievable, man. And that one laced in the right field for a base hit. Bit of a buzzkill. Huge buzzkill, Jackson. Huge. Rough start for Holmes. Yup. Brewers are hot. Still need one of the two coming from South Carolina. Thank you, Dominic. Yeah, I know the Brewers are hot, but doesn't mean you have to give up a home run to the leadoff batter. Swung on a miss. He threw his bat. 1-1. I don't give that bat back. He went into the Met dugout. Unbelievable. With all the pine tar these guys use now, the gloves, they're still throwing the bats. It's already 1-0 Milwaukee. Runner on first. Nobody out. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt. 2-1. Celia says, hi, everyone. Just popping in to say hello. I'm going to pop back for the night game because I refuse to watch the Yankees. Let's go, Mets. I'm telling you, Celia, the Mets are not the team to root for if you're not happy with your Yankees. And a chopper foul at the plate. 2-2. Got the Reds there. Oh, let's refresh ESPN here. Since it doesn't want to do it by itself. Yo, Rising Rhino's here. What's up, Rhino? This is Rhino joining the party on this Wednesday. You too. One on a miss, he struck him out, one away. Rhino says he's here to smash the like button and the Brewers. Rhino, for some reason, it's not telling me on my end that you're a mod. You're a mod. I don't know why it's not telling me on my end now. In for a strike, 0-1. Already a little stunned with the dislike of Stapleton and then the dinger. Bourbon time. I'm sorry. He's the male version of Chop Foul. 0-2. What's her name that we can't stand? Taylor Swift. He's the male version. All the songs sound the same. Come up with something new. You know too. And that one driven out the left. Actually, Lindor will go out and make the catch. There's more popped up than driven. 2 away. Raymond says, get a double play here to get out of the inning. Popped in to hit the like button. Thank you, Frank. Okay, Holmes, the perfect game, shutout, and no hitter are all gone. Concentrate on the win now. Yes, sir, Rhino. Pitch clock violation, so it's 1-0 anyway. What do you mean? Starters haven't been announced yet. So what do you mean? And already there's a strike, 1-1. And already my software not working. In between innings here, I got to restart already. The 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. What's up, Natalie? Not letting people put comments on the screen at the moment. The 1-2. And that one laced out to left. But Nimmo's there. That'll retire the side. So a rough start for Holmes, giving up the solo home run in the single, but he limits the damage to 1. We go bottom 1. 1-0 Milwaukee. All right, guys, hold on 1 second. I'm going to restart my computer here. Let me just double check, make sure it is not working. Okay. I will be right back. All right, sorry about that, everybody. I restarted the laptop and it did an update. Uh, Lindor just flew out to left. Marte's up. It's an 0-1 count. But we should be good to go on all the sides now. 1-1 to count. Yeah, it was a good battle by Lindor. I thought it was like 9 or 10 pitches. Down low, 2-1. What happened is my computer restarted. Down low, 3-1. All right, good battle by Lindor. What happened, junkies? Jacob, I'm good. How are you doing today? The 3-1. Foul tipped at the plate, 3-2. All right, we should be good to go on all the sides. Let me know if you can hear me. Mr. Fix It, much respect, he said. The 3-2. Foul tipped again at the plate. All good. Steven says all good. Sam says all good. Rhino says I'm back. What's the score? It is 1-0. I don't know why it's only got the 7 o'clock in. Cold strike 3. And nothing has changed with this team over the off days. Looking for walk. This team looking for walks instead of base hits. No, that strikeout looking is never a good at bat. Here's Soto. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Frank says he can hear me as well. All right, good. Sounds like we're back. And that one lifted foul, 1-2. I mean, they're making the pitcher work. So if that's what you meant, yes. Peralta up to 20 pitches here and still going in the first. But yeah, striking out looking. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. But no, Joe, I understand what you're saying if you mean by pitch count. Yeah, I don't know. It's the software, Rhino. I can't pick and choose games. Outside, 3-2. Both my score trackers are for the 7 o'clock game tonight on the vertical side and the big side. We'll see if we can do something to fix that here in a minute. Maybe the people will get to see the new layout first. And foul tipped at the plate, not held on to. So we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Thank you, Rhino. No worries, man. The 3-2, 24th pitch of the inning. And foul tipped again. Maybe we get the you guys will get to look at the new layout here early. The 3-2, 25th pitch of the inning. And that one blooped out to the center. Curio is there. 1, 2, 3 inning. We go to the second. It's 1-0. Let's see if I can fix the scoreboard first before we do that. Let's come over and get our numbers first. Now let's log in and see if we can change the scoreboard to today's 1 o'clock game. No, it's got it there. So why isn't it updating there? Hold on. The update on the vertical side. Okay, that worked on the vertical side. Let's see if we can fix it for the big side here. Once again, thank you, Rhino, for pointing that out. Guys, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. Rhino does a great job of doing everything football, the UFL, the NFL, college football, Canadian football, the European League as well. The man is a machine. First pitch was in for a strike. And check swing. And that was a base hit. Check swing, base hit. All right, that should be good to go now. Yes, okay, good. All right, let's come back over to the chat. Knocker's back saying, let's go Mets. Believe. What's up, Ronnie? Go off Cody Rhodes on the software. They made the pitcher pitch with nothing to show for it. Correct. Gave you a like. It's Holmes pitching at 1. Correct. He says I do okay. And a chopper to first. Pete's got it. He's only play he's going to be at first. 1 away. Runner moves down to second. I don't like Marte batting second. Good battle, but Nimmo is better. Agreed. Nimmo needs to be in the 2 spot. Maybe a little gold dust. Oh, who was it? He was Stardust, wasn't he? All right. Got that fixed. I'm going to have to do it again tonight for the. I don't know. I did not look, Joe, to see who's pitching tonight's game. In for a strike, 0-1. I'll check that out here in a second. I have the scoreboard up. Tidwell's pitching tonight. He's swung on a man of stone, too. Tidwell. The other Rhodes was Gold Dust. Yeah. Dustin Rhodes was Gold Dust, where Cody was Stardust. The 0-2. Oh, inside, 1-2. So that one just missed. Make sure you all the thumbs up today. We get to 100 likes. I hand out 5 free channel memberships. We're at 20 right now. Top of the second inning. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. Today is a PAS doubleheader. Yes, 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock. No, nope. Not some. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Oh, trainer out to talk to Ortiz after fouling that ball off his foot. Frank R says, I'm on the way to New York. We're in bumper to bumper traffic in Virginia. No worries. We switched drivers. Thanks, John. Watch the game on the go. Frank says, tap that like plus subscribe button. Yeah, let's go. Both are free. Yo, Stoney's here. What's up, Stoney? The 1-2. And that one lifted foul. Vientos in foul territory. We'll make the catch. Nice play right up against the screen. 2 away. Joseph says, nice catch by Vientos. Very nice. Here's Siegler. It's actually his first big league at bat, not just season. In for a strike, 0-1. Stoney says, see, I come in and make a wonderful play. And a chopper to second. Baby's got it. Over to Pete, and that'll retire the side. So the bloop single to lead it off is wasted. We go bottom 2, still 1-0 Milwaukee. For the Mets, it'll be Alonso, Nimmo, and Vientos coming up. What standing are the Mets in? The Mets are in second place, 2 games back of the Phillies. 2 games back. Let's go get this last guy. Yep, they did. Yo, Charles is here. What's up, Charles? PAS Network is the place to be, says Charles. Charles says he's good. Don't need Charles getting in trouble. Charles is at work there. Shouldn't be on the computer goofing off. He says he's good. Rhino says Mets got to go on a tear. Can't let those Phillies have the top spot. I'm tired of hearing JJ. Whoa! Mike Brown, is that official, Jacob? I know they were talking to him, but I didn't know if that was official. That's a huge hire if it is. Smash them free subs and hit the like button. Hey, Stephen D is here as well, saying hi, everyone. Frank Orr says, I did something funny in South Carolina. Make it a short guy pulled over, started running the canine. Okay. Too much information, dude. Last year, Milwaukee won 5 of the 6 in a check swing foul by Pete, 0-1. They won 5 of the 6, but the Mets won 2 out of 3 in the playoffs. Down low, 1-1. Who's pitching for the Mets? Clay Holmes is pitching the first game today. The 1-1. And chopped foul, 1 and 2. Bradford, welcome in. Saying hi. The 1-2. Outside, 2 and 2. The 2-2 from Peralta. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Peralta. Bradford rooting for the Brewers. That'll bring up Nimmo. One out, nobody on. Right down the middle, 0 and 1. Nimmo, even though the Mets are struggling, Nimmo's on a 5-game hit streak. And that one hit out to center, but not deep. 2 away. That'll bring up Vientos. Vientos been struggling since his return. Down low, 1 and 0. The 1-0. Vientos. That pitch is way outside, and he swings at that one. 1 and 1. The 1-1. Laced foul down the right field side. 1 and 2. Vientos broke his bat. Gets a new one here. The 1-2. Way outside, 2 and 2. Daniel Denny says I'm about to boycott this team. Well, that's not good. And a chopper foul. Oh, thank you, Charles. For Sports Illustrated, 30 minutes ago, the New York Knicks hired Mike Brown. Thank you. Somebody else said that, and I didn't know if it was final. There it is. Jacob said it as well. So thank you both. Feel free to join in the chat at any time to express yourself respectfully. 2 and 2 to Vientos. Inside, 3 and 2. Nice at bat. If we lose today and tonight, we're out of the wild cards. Okay. And we're not even at the All-Star break yet. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the third. Still 1-0 Milwaukee. So if they lose both today, the season's over then? Okay. You heard it there. Daniel said. That's it. The Mets are out of the wild card if they lose both. Realize is here. What's up? Jonathan, might as well end the stream. I get being frustrated. I'm frustrated with this team not performing well, but the season's not over. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Brewers. Frelick, Contreras, and Yelich coming up. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Stephen Pryor says, is that breaking news? No wild card? Yep. If the Mets lose both games today, it's official. It's official. The Mets can't make a comeback. It was a riot listening to Chavez explain hitting issues. I didn't even bother listening. How about the Marlins winning 8 in a row, right? I'd rather be playing well going into the playoffs than now. In for a strike, 0-1. Frank R says, last time I checked, we got 2 months left. 3, Frank. July, July, August, and September. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Mets need to regain the focus. There's a strike, 2-2. Oh, there's that injury. Remember when he smashed into the wall? That little opening in Milwaukee? And a ground ball up the middle. Oh, Holmes has got it. He'll flip it the first one out. Wow. I thought that was past Holmes. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Frank. The first pitch to Contreras bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. Chop foul, 2-2. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. And that one driven out the center. McNeil will come over before the track, makes the catch, 2-away. That'll bring up Yelich. He struck out his first time. Frank says, I don't think I said it, but great play calling last night. Thank you, Frank. Frank was here hanging out with us while we did the Rangers-Orioles game. Watch Jacob deGrom pitch last night. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Way inside, tuna. There's a strike, 2-1. It's a 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. And a chopper up to first. Pete's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself. A 1-2-3 inning from Holmes. We go bottom three. Still 1-0 Milwaukee. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. McNeil, Torrens, and Beatty. Charles says, every time I think I was being rejected from something good, I was actually being redirected to something better. Let's go. Yes, it was a leadoff. It was a leadoff home run by Sal Frelick in the first inning, Stoney. We have to do something here. Daniel. Frank says, Mr. Charles with the wisdom. I got it, Daniel. All right, McNeil will lead it off here. On the outside corner, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Mraz is back. Still celebrating the birthday month. Let's go. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Foul tipped at the plate, 2-2. Ooh, up and in, and he hit him. Wow. McNeil was able to back up out of the way, so I believe he got him on the shoulder. Let's see where it hit him. Oh, in the back of this, right in the L. In McNeil. Skipperoo says, I'm at work, can't chat hardly, but I'm listening. Can't miss the first win of our huge streak. Let's go. So that'll bring up to Renz. Pitch by hit and run, and McNeil's will go to third. Let's go. That's something we have not been seeing from the Mets. A little hit and run action, and we got runners on the corners with nobody out. That'll bring up Beatty. Oh, up and in the Beatty, 1-0. Motion creates emotion. Good job, guys. Frank says, ouch. Yes, that was up and in, man. And once again, my software is acting up. Down low, 2-0. I don't understand what's going on with these updates. The 2-0. And Beatty lifts one out to center. Chourio on the track. He'll make the catch. McNeil will tag and score. And the Mets tie the game. Back to the top of the lineup with one out and one on. And Lindor lifts one out to left. Not deep. 2 away. That'll bring up Marte. Marte struck out looking his first time. Once again, in between inning, guys, I'm going to have to restart my computer. For some reason, the software keeps freezing up. Outside, 1-0. And a chopper to short. They just go to second for the fourth. That'll retire the side. But the Mets tied the game. We go to the fourth inning, tied up at 1. All right, guys, I'm going to restart my computer again. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to restart my computer once again. That's twice now. I don't ever since the update. All right, sorry about that. Churio takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Did Charles post the rules? And it's changed my scoreboard back again the other way. And that one flew, out to right. Soto will come in. One away. Jesse Cohen says the Metsies are breaking my heart. John Boy is here. What's up, John Boy? Terang, he lined out to left his first time. Outside, 1-0. Up high, 2-0. All right, should be good to go, everybody. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Down low, ball four, so a 4-pitch walk. Not a good at bat there. All right, chat has gone completely quiet. On the outside corner, 0-1. Collins singled his first time up, but was stranded at second. Pickoff throw, not in time. Deal 1. There's a strike, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. I'll readjust the scoreboard here in a second, everybody. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Had him 0-2. No, it's a full count. Outside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks here. And a chopped foul at the plate. 0-1. Got a piece of Torrens. All right, there we go. We back. Yes, 1-1. Come on with these walks already, right? Yo, Caps, what's up, buddy? Ball 4, ball 8, ball 12. Right? Wow, walks. Throw strikes. Meant to say whoa. Yeah, you did for a minute, Jonathan. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. One one. Oh, now he gets whacked in the helmet on the backswing. 1-2 to count. Runners on first and second here. 1 out. We're tied up at 1. Torrens is getting beat up. Yes, he is. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Jonathan with the $5 power chat on the playback side says towards technology upgrade. Thank you, sir. Yeah, well, I was thinking about buying something, but I think it's time for a computer instead of this other thing I was going to buy. And a ground ball foul, still 2-2. Thank you, Jonathan. Really appreciate that, man. Charles says whether you're actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel free to join in the chat at any time. Yeah, Phillies down 5-0. Time to win. He's doing what on purpose? The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Oh, hitting Torrens with the bat. No, it's because of the double play, double header, Jonathan. The people that couldn't go were allowed to exchange their ticket for another game. Inside ball 4, that'll load the bases. 3 straight walks. He gets 2 strikes and then can't throw it. Yes, because he's trying to. The Met pitchers try to get cute. You attack to get to 0-2. Keep attacking. I don't get it. Yeah, here comes Hefner. Great. This pitching lab is turned into crap as well as our no hitting. Three straight walks, dude. Yeah, Raymond has needed big time double play here. Yep. Agreed, Big John. I know Holmes is a wild card going forward, but come on. Yeah, right. The dreaded walks. Yep. Bases loaded. Like, make them earn it. And a chopper down the. They go to second for one. The turn double play. 5-4-3 will end the inning. No damage. Raymond asking for it. Raymond receiving. There we go. What is this pitching lab you speak of? Heard a lot about it all season. Funny, must be non-existent. Yes, I love it. Vientos to Beatty, beautiful. Big double play there. I try, Jonathan. I try. Get it going, Soto. Yeah, it'll be Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo. Good stuff, everybody. Up to 65 in the chat. See, that was a productive Hefner meeting. Induce a double play. Up to 62. The old double play trick. Two days without the Mets was great for my health. The wife says. The wife says. Well, that's what I asked Mrs. PAS last night. Once they announced the rainout, I said, "Do I do a different game?" She's like, "I don't know." She's like, "I'm not making that decision." But it was fun last night. It was fun doing a game where don't care who won or lost. Down low, 1-0 to Soto. Daniel says, "Come on, Soto, do something, please." Down low, 2-0. Padres now up 6-0. Way too early. I know. Like I talked about, Mets only being 2 games ahead in the wild. We were only 2 games back in the division as well. So way too early to be worried about that kind of stuff. But always fun when the Phillies lose. Hefner said to him, "Remember the pitching labs?" I was like, "Oh yeah, that scam." Yeah. The 3-0 to Soto. Inside ball 4, lead off walk. Then he says, "I'll take a walk." And we get it. And that'll bring up Pete. Pete averages dipped up to 290s. Still at 18 home runs. 2 behind Soto for the team lead. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Deal 1 to Pete. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Come on, Pete. This is Raymond. DO2 to Alonso. Outside to throw down the second, not in time. So Soto with his second, 10th stolen base of the year. Wow. Second, 10th, 9th. How many? Look at your numbers. I think that was going to be another hit and run, but the pitch was way outside. Outside, 2-2. All right, Pete. Little base hit here, bud. Down low, 3-2. Nice at bat by Pete here. Was 0-2, worked it full. Throw ball over plate, get batter out by strikes. Do not walk batters. They fell asleep. Oh, Peralta fakes the throw to second. Soto's career high in stolen bases is 12. There he is. Get Soto in. The 3-2 to Pete. And Pete, base hit up the middle. Soto will head to third. He's being waved in. The throw to the plate. It is cut off. And the Mets have a 2-1 lead. So the walk by Soto, stolen base, and Alonso bats him in. Puts the good guys up 2-1. There we go. It's his Caps. Way to go. No worries, Jonathan. Great to have you back, brother. In for a strike to Nimmo 0-1. Great at bat for Pete. Very good at bat. Was 0-2, worked it back full, and then got the base hit. The 0-1 to Nimmo. In for a strike 0-2. Luminous is here. What's up, Luminous? Saying LFGM. Way to go, Pete. Oh, and 2 to Nimmo. We'll check the likes after this inning as well. Make sure you hit them thumbs up. The 0-2. Outside corner, strike 3. Nimmo looks at 3 straight pitches right down the middle of the plate. Frank says, love the good guys. Swing the bat. Like, what are you doing? How are you fooled by 3 straight pitches right down the middle of the plate? Here's Vientos. He struck out his first time on the outside. Ooh, called the ball. I thought that was a strike. Pickoff throw to Alonso. Alonso's over there. He's like, I got 1 stolen base. What are they doing? The 1 out. Swung on a miss. 1-1. He swings a sledgehammer and then he doesn't swing, right? I guess a professional batter is not looking for a pitch down in the strike zone. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Have to get Vientos going. I agree. Big Bear going to run? Really? Come on. Hey, he does have 1 stolen base on the year. Timeout by Vientos. And the Mets have been doing a lot of hit and run today. I don't want to say a lot, but twice. Once was a base hit for Torrens, and the other one turned out to be a stolen base for Soto. The 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Was that no? It's only a 2-1 game in the 4th inning. It's not defensive indifference. I think a team has to be up by so many runs for it to be. Vientos swung the ball 3-2. He was laying off that pitch all at bat. Oh no. No, it was not on. Come on, a missed. Swinging late. That'll bring up McNeil. McNeil was hit by a pitch his last time. I honestly, the Mets might need to start thinking about doing something else with Vientos if he's not going to hit. Outside 1-0 to McNeil. Looking over to the dugout there doing something. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Might be that time to get a DH. All right, then go get a real DH. Don't be going out getting no Daniel Vogelback or go out and get a legit DH. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Mets making Peralta work. He's up to 73 pitches here in the fourth. That's where you want the starter to be about 5. Yeah, Jonathan. I don't when it comes to moves, I don't trust Stearns. So far his moves aren't working, even though we're winning. Popped up. Sliding no, and Contreras can't make the catch. 2-2. No Vogelback, rough, Naquin. I don't know what they're afraid of with bringing some of these other guys up. Either. Like we know Vientos doesn't have it this year. If he's still got options, send him down. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Right? They can't be any worse. Agreed. The 3-2. Pete goes in a ground ball in a second. The shortstop's got it. Oh, when he just got him, that was close. Alonso's RBI hit, though, gives the Mets a 2-1 lead as we head to the fifth. It'll be 9-1-2 here for Milwaukee coming up. Check our numbers here. We got 70 people watching, 30 likes. Do us all a favor, everybody. Start smashing them thumbs up. We get to 100 today. I hand out in each stream, not combined. We hit 100 likes. I hand out 5 free channel memberships. Good stuff today. The math ain't mathin', says Frank. No, it is not. All right, let's come back over and look at the chat here. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. I do not, Raymond. I do not know when Winker's coming back. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Cap says, Big John, you on double duty today? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I was definitely going to do the night game. There was a possibility I wouldn't have been able to do this game, but it worked out with the boss. So there he is, Rising Rhino. Said, did I hear Matt? Shady Lane Holmes is here. What's up? Hey there, baseball fans, and let's go Brewers. What's up, Shady Lane? Jonathan says, math ain't mathin'. I heard a congressperson use that expression a few days ago. Made me think of you. Yeah, where is Mr. Numbers? Good call. Good call, Paul. Who's Paul? Yo, that's awesome. That's awesome. Look, this young man's gonna cry. That's awesome. Gilb's talking to him. They asked him to be the kid caster. There's a strike going one. Who should it be? You got a good boss. I do. Awesome stuff. Gilbs walks up to him. He goes, the young kid's like, wait, you know my outside. Only Burrito Boy can make a boy cry. And a chopper to second. Beatty's got it. Over to Pete. One away. Back to the top of the lineup with Frelick, who's 1 for 2 with a home run. People love Steve, he said. Do they really? Up high want to know. I think people might think that they have a chance to talk to the booth if they get to talk to Steve. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. In for a strike, 3-2. And a chopper to first. Holmes will get it, and he'll flip it to Pete. 2 away. Second time Frelick is grounded back to the pitcher. I don't have my phone here. Where is it? Oh, I don't know if Fitzy's going live to finish up game 1 of that doubleheader. And check swing foul, 0-1. And that one ripped out to left, but foul, 0-2. Keep the focus. Let's go, Mets. Now low, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2 from Holmes. Down bounce in the dirt, 3-2. Once again, another batter. He had 0-2. The 3-2 to Contreras. Foul tipped at the plate. Still 3-2. The 3-2. And foul tipped again. We'll do it again. 80 pitches here for Holmes. If you can get out of here this inning, you should be able to go one more. The 3-2. And a ground ball off of Holmes' glove. Alonso's there, flips it to Holmes, and he got him. It's going to turn out to be a 1-3-1 putout. He gets an assist and a putout. We're halfway through. It's 2-1 Mets. It'll be 8-9-1 coming up to Renz, Beatty, and Lindor. 5 strong. Great job from Holmes. Good inning. Cool, says Frank. Caps is saying what I'm thinking. I always hold my breath when Alonso throws to the pitcher at first. Right? Raymond says, nice. Let's get some more runs. Actually, Danny, yes, they would. Right now, the Mets are winning 2-1. That would be enough to win the game. Yep, remember he had a start similar to this, and he settled down after. So good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Once again, this is game 1 of 2. We will be back live again tonight at 7 o'clock for game 2. Let me see. Is Fitzy live? Nope, Fitzy is not live. Knocker says, let's go, Mets. Believe it. All right, Terrenz, Beatty, and Lindor here. Peralta still the pitcher here, starting the 5th inning at 76 pitches. In for a strike going. Oh, I don't know. I don't buy him. There usually is Jonathan, but I don't buy him. I don't buy fireworks outside. 1-1. Never been a fireworks guy. The 1-1 and a chopper to short. Ortiz to throw over to first, 1 away. I saw DeGrom last night against the Orioles. I wish the Mets still had him. He didn't want to be a Met, so why would do you still wish that? And Beatty lifts one out the center. Churio will make the catch, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup here with the doors 0 for 2. Yeah, Michael, we were live last night. I did the Rangers game last night. I know they let out of state non-residents by flying ones in Virginia. They sell just ground stuff. Rising Rhino says, don't forget to sum it up. PAS rocking it all day for you guys. Outside, want to know. No, no, what he says. The 1-1 to Lindor. It swung on a miss, 1-2. Frank says, fireworks to me means Mets winning. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Bottom of the fifth here. Mets up 2-1. 85th pitch from Peralta coming up. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Well, Lindor's June sucked, and he's off to a horrible start here in July as well. 0 for 3. We go to the 6th. Still 2-1 Mets. Cohen wanted to pay him. The Mets wanted him back. He didn't want to be here. That's why people say, well, we should trade for him. He has to approve a trade. I don't see him coming back to us. Over on the vertical side, we're up to 27 likes. On the big side, we're up to 34 likes. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up. Pete's going to bounce at this rate. Of course he is. All right, let's take a look. Steven says DeGrom is very happy in Texas. No, I don't think we have an option to send Montos down either. Do you think Terang will get a strikeout and make it the first this game? What do you mean? He already made it the first. He's got to walk. He made it the first. Up high. 1-0. Oh, 2-0, excuse me. Reed Garrett getting warmed up in the Mets pen here with Holmes climbing up to 80-something pitches. The 1-0. And a chopper. Foul. 2-1. Norv, I have no idea, man. I don't bet. I do not bet. And let's see, when's he due up again? He's due up third this inning. He might get one more bat after that. I don't know. Outside, 3-1. I don't know if Caps is still here. Caps might know. The 3-1. Up high, ball four. So another walk. That's 4 walks today for Holmes. Charles with this weather update from the Bahamas. 83 degrees right now, expected low of 77, with cloudy skies and winds from the south at 11 miles an hour. Humidity at 75% with more rain in the forecast. In for a strike, 0-1. What do you mean, Michael? There you go. No, 1-1. Your support on the PAS network is greatly appreciated. Your value indeed, including the silent listeners and viewers. Stop walking up, right? Come on, no freebie, says DJ Jimmy. Swung on a mast, 1-2. We've gained 4 new subs today so far. Welcome into the new subscribers. And that one lifted out to right. Dodo back. Before the track, he'll make the catch, 1 away. And here he is. Here's Terang now. You don't smoke or gamble. No, I do not. I do like my adult beverages, though. Oh, that'll be it for Holmes. 90 pitches. Then I'll bring in Reed Garrett. I don't smoke or gamble, nope, but I do eat a lot of junk food. Charles says, Mr. John, outstanding coverage, great play-by-play with informative commentary. Great. Reed Garrett. Lock in, says North. Jonathan, thanks. Absolutely, buddy. Hope you're doing good, Jonathan. Oh. Okay, guys. You guys asked for it. There it is. Too many of you is freeloading today in the chat. Raymond says, let's go, Garrett. Throw strikes. My phone keeps lighting up. Nothing good, though. Frank says, great move, Mr. John. Yep. It took a while this time. 6th inning. Usually by the 2nd or 3rd inning, we're doing that. Jonathan says, I've been dog sitting this past week. She's a handful. Let me change that one more time. Let's come back over and edit. And let's change it to any duration. Yeah. And that's a base hit into the left field corner. And Yelich will score easily because Nimmo doesn't know how to play the outfield anymore. And it's an RBI double, tying the game up at 2. I feel sorry for Carla. So we're tied up at 2. Nimmo needs to get out of the field, man. And that one laced out to left. That'll get down for a base hit. And nobody was at third. He was going to throw it to third. But runners on the corners with with one out here. Yep. Leadoff walk scored. Happens more often than not. Agreed. What's up, Brian? Not Ryan? And for a strike going 1, need a double play badly. Agreed, Jimmy. Steven says he also eats a lot of junk food. And chopped foul 0-2. So we're going to blame Cole. He pitched great. And of course, the bullpen gave it up. No, I'm not blaming Cole for today. Except for that leadoff walk there. Did he go? No, 1-2. Nimmo used to be an outstanding fielder. I'm shocked he's not performing anymore. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Lackadaisical. Agreed. So we're going to blame. No, we're not blaming Cole. Need another double play here, says Raymond. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Pick-off throw, not in time. The 2-2. Oh my goodness, Blue. 3-2. Double play time. Easy, Mendy. Don't do something wrong. Bounce in the dirt, and that'll load the bases. And Garrett hasn't retired a batter. A double, a single, and a walk here by Garrett. You should have left Holmes in the game. He could have done this. Cap says, I go to check the chlorine levels, come back, and I missed a lot. Well, here's Ortiz. Last time the Mets needed a double play, this was the batter that grounded into the 5-4-3 double play. Cap says we need a double play bad. We don't need another crooked number here. Too many of them given up as of late. Blogger says he's a Mets fan, but here he is rooting for Milwaukee. The 1-0. Way outside, 2-0. Wake up, Garrett. Inside, ball 3. Yo, Jeffrey R is here with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Hey, hope everyone is having a great day. It's been a while, John, but I finally made it to your stream. The 3-0. Up high, ball 4. Oh, called a strike. Thank you so much, Jeffrey R, for going above and beyond with the $20 super chat. Appreciate that. The 3-1 from Garrett. And that one's absolutely drilled out to left, and it's out of here. And Garrett hasn't retired a batter, and there's Mendoza standing there with his arms folded. And another inning where the Mets give up a ton of runs. 5 runs so far, still only 1 out. And yet Garrett's still throwing pitches for some reason. Swung and a missed, 1-1. Steven says, this is why I eat junk food. I think those are your decisions suck, bro. Up and in, 2-1. You keep Garrett in when having back-to-back days off. And that one lifted out to left. Foul, 2-2. Michael says, I'm a Mets fan from Miami at the time when I lived there. We had no baseball team. Well, that would have to be damned if you do, damned if you don't. Walk in the run, give up a slam. Yep. The 2-2. Outside, ball 3. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know what Mendoza's doing. And that one drilled out the center. McNeil is there, 2 away. Four of the 5 runs here in this inning were given up by Garrett. Here's Frelick. He's 1 for 3. He hit a home run in the first inning. In for a strike, 0-1. He got an out 4 runs later, right? Mets fans got to stop supporting this. And that one lifted out to left. Nimmo will come in, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets give up a 5 spot. It's now 6-2 Milwaukee. Well, Warren's only available for game 2 because of the doubleheader. Would you trade Garrett? Who's going to trade for that? All started with the leadoff walk. Agreed. I mean, why? He walks Yelich, okay. You let him pitch to Churio, he gets the out, and then you take him out of the game. I don't get it, man. And why would Reed Garrett be your first guy out of the bullpen in the 6th inning? That makes no sense either. Oh, they are. I mean, the boos in the stadium, you can hear them. Yeah, well, we would have to DFA him. Tough last few days for the Mets. Last few days. Last few weeks. It's been 3 weeks of this nonsense. Yep, Mendoza's decisions hurt us again. See what the Mets offense can do here. Marte, Soto, and Alonso coming up. See if they can chip away. Yep. June was terrible. July off to a terrible start. Yep, and you're done chatting today, too. You're done chatting for a while, too, dude. Blogger, don't come in here and act like you're the be-all, end-all chatter. There's a strike, 0-1. I live in Florida. I thought I heard booing. You did hear booing. They made me love baseball. Swung on a missed 1-2. Caps, don't argue with realize it's not Stern's fault. Up high, 2-2. Why isn't he made a trade? Well, if teams aren't willing to trade yet, you can't force a team to trade. The 2-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. El Stinko, right? Jonathan said the guy in Florida probably had his window open hearing me boo from Virginia. Yeah, our bullpen's been off for 2 days, and that's the result we get. And then fouled off. Still 2-2. Yes, and neither can Mendoza, but he's got to do a better job of making decisions. I'm sorry. Garrett should not have been the pitcher in the 6th inning. I know he's been struggling. Brazabon, if you're bringing a righty in, should have been the pitcher. And Marte pops it up. Shallow right. Terang will make the catch, 1 away. That'll bring up Soto. He's 0-1 with a walk and a run scored. you know your team is struggling and you help your team to keep struggling. And that one hit out to left center. Caught by the left fielder, 2 away. Oh, it already did. Caps. They're down 6-2. Look at it. Look at their body language. Swung on a mass, though, and one to Pete. 6 new subscribers so far today as well. So DO1. Oh, and he hit him. Second time a Met's been hit today. That'll bring up that'll bring up Nimmo. Excuse me. Hefner should be the one to make pitching decisions. Pete been hit a lot. Yep. Once again, the Mets have been hit a lot. Jonathan says a base runner. You guys know what to do, right? Swung on a mass, 0-1. Thank you, Charles. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. A base runner is okay. It's just if the runner's in scoring position. Oh. Frank says extreme respect to my PAS friends and family. Did he go? No swing, 2-2. And Nimmo pops it up. And that'll be caught. That'll retire the side. We go to the 7th. 6-2 Brewers. I'm being serious, John. A coach needs to get somebody needs to get fired. Message. I agree. A message needs to be sent. How are we doing today? And let's get this game now. No emotion. Nope. No emotion from the leader. Nope. Yikes. I don't know, man. I do know, as frustrating as it is, each game is a new chance to start over. Yeah. The fans need to know ownership's working on it. Fire someone. I agree. Cohen coming out the other day and saying that they knew that, they were going to hit a rough stretch. Stop the nonsense, dude. You're the highest payroll in baseball. You're not getting the results. Fire somebody. No emotion from anyone. I don't see helmet slamming or any fire at all. Agreed. Mendy not getting tossed. No, not yet. He's under contract for the next. They have to pay him this year and the rest of this year and next year. So he's not getting fired this year, unless the Mets completely fall out of it and like keep up this pace and fall under 500. Then he'll be gone. I don't know, Jake. I don't know what's going on with this team. Enthusiasm from the Mets. Waddell, the new pitcher in here. Oh, yeah. No, he got tossed the other day, but it didn't do any good. They got blown out that day too, 12-1. There's outside. Come on, Blue. Now it's not the time to be pinching the corners here, dude. There's a strike, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Well, that's in why I must have the count wrong. Oh, pitch clock violation that they didn't announce, so it is a walk. So another leadoff walk here for Mets pitching. I think he has caps. Yelich bunting and it's foul 0-1. I think it's. I think they have. Just look at the response by the players. You didn't miss much, Jonathan. The Mets only scored 4 runs in the 3 games. Deal 1 inside 1-1. It's 2-1 to Yelich. Look how they're responding. The team's trying to tell Stearns or Cohen something. He says, "Yeah, I'm aware of the 30-run differential." That one hit out the left. Nimmo back at the track. He'll make the catch. 1 away. He found the ball. One more game tonight. Then tomorrow night at 7. Friday, guys, the 4th of July, 3 o'clock. Saturday at 4. Sunday at 1:30. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Cheerios 0 for 3 with a pop out and a couple flyouts. Now low 2-0. Frank says, "I'll be here." And that one popped up. Shallow right. Soto, a couple steps to his right, and he'll make the catch 2 away. That'll bring up Terang. Terang's 1 for 2. A line out to left, a walk, an RBI double, and scored a run. Agreed, Jonathan. Even the booth doesn't know what to talk about anymore. Down low, 2-0. And now when hit out to left center, McNeil will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch. It's 6-2 Brewers. I mean, these games are killing the stream, man. Jason says Mendoza needs to go. He continues to make bad decisions late in games. I don't understand taking out Holmes in the 6th with only 1 out. I agree. John, you think Lindor needs time off to heal? He's not even hitting 200 since he got hurt. Then, yup. Oh, I don't know. I don't have a commercial. I do not have a commercial right now. What's he got going on here? CP will have post game after game 1. Yo, Jonathan gifted 10 memberships. Doesn't look like it's good. There it goes. Gary got one. Black Ops got one. M got one. Lounge got one. Scott got one. Becca got one. Jeffrey R got one. Jared got one. Ground ball is short. 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. And it did. It gave out 10. Bounce in the dirt. 1-0. Thank you, Jonathan, for going above and beyond like that. Nope, I gotta write that down. And a ground ball at second. Over to first, 2 away. That'll bring up Terrence. And first pitch swinging, fouls it off 0-1. The Phillies, who were down 6-0, it's now 6-3. So, Jonathan, thank you so much. The 1-1. And a chopper in front of the plate. Pitcher's got it. And the Mets go down in the 7th, 1-2-3. We go to the 8th, still 6-2 Brewers. Oh. Keep doing the same thing over and over again, and the results don't change. Yep. Jonathan, I agree. I think the team's trying to send some kind of message. But honestly, if that's the case, why not just go to the GM and owner and be like, "Listen, we're done. This guy needs to go." My buddy Brandon here saying, "Hey, I need help at work. Can you come and help me?" Well, no, we don't work for the same company, so I can't come and help you. The team quit 6-pitch inning, right? I feel your Jets pain, right? This is what it's like, Met fans. This is what it feels like to be a Jet fan every year. Oh, you're at my work. Oh, then get to work. Help the next customer. Aaron Rodgers gonna save us. Soto gonna save us. I don't get it. All right, top of the 8th inning here. It'll be Collins, Bowers, and Ortiz. Worse. This is where we're not improving, and we have 2 hits, right? That one lifted out to left. Nimmo back to the track, and it's out of here. Collins with his 5th homer of the year. It's now 7-2. And that one driven out to right. Soto will make a move. Shading his eyes, he'll make the catch. One away. Soto makes a guest appearance. Hey, Soto, even though he's 0 for 2 today, I mean, he did steal a bag. He did score one of our runs. Yeah, with this loss, Caps, it will be 10 games above. There's a strike, 1-1. Another homer, yep. And with this, it'll be 10 games above, yep. No fight. Agreed. Check swing, 1-2. And I'm driven out to right center. McNeil over. 2 away. Charles says, with this potential loss, the Mets will be 48-38. I drew a blank on chatting. Second game, I hope, is better. Down low, 2-0. What do you mean? That wasn't Soto? That's not Soto in right field? No, McNeil's in center. McNeil played center today. There's a 2-out walk. Let me come back over and look. Did they take? Really? Foul's the first one off, 0-1. No, Soto's still in the game. Nobody's been replaced yet except for the pitchers. Down low, 1-1. Fonzie would. Is who okay? Soto's still in the game. What are you talking about? Another walk. What a surprise. Fonzie would be pissed. Right. I said, is he okay? Is he okay? That's a question to me, asking if he's okay, like he's been taken out of the game. Pickoff throw, still 2-2. It's all good. Just a misunderstanding on the reading. That's all. Up and in, 3-2. No, David Stearns right now is not the problem with this team. No, it's all right. We got you, Caps. We're good. And a chopper foul. I'm sorry. Right now, Stearns is not on my top 5 of people I'm blaming for this. Yeah, ground ball foul. Keith trying to make false. I'm not even listening to these guys anymore. The Mets need to put up a fight. Get your adrenaline back. Unless they are trying to send a message to the team, to the owner. Maybe I'm wrong and not realizing it. And that one lined in the right, that'll get down for a base hit. Runners on the corners here with 2 out. I asked for a split or a surprising comeback. I'm sorry. I think the way we were going to split was getting game 1 because we're not beating that young phenom pitcher they got on the mound for game 2. Cap says if Stearns was the problem, we wouldn't have been 21 games above 500. It's called coaching. Agreed. The ground ball to short. They go to second for the 4th. That'll retire the side. But the Brewers get one. It's now 7-2 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Man, figure out what you're doing here, bud. Yep, big comeback for the Mets to win game 1. Yeah, if the viewerships are going to be down, maybe I need to start looking at advertisers or sponsors. Go out to Montana for that. That'd be kind of cool. What are these? I was using hopeful thinking. That's how bad my addiction is. John, how do you call these games and keep your composure? I would have done punched my TV watching this team already. Well, that's part of the reason for doing this. Because yeah, anger issues. Yeah. The pitcher the Mets are facing in the game 2 ERA is 1.13. Tidwell is starting game 2. Yep. Make Soto a player / manager a la Rose. Hear me out. He's got the salary of both. He can pinch hit for himself. All decisions on rosters are the coach. Mizorowski, 3-0 with a 1.13 ERA. And Quintana will pitch tomorrow night, former Met. Charles says you can't change the direction of the wind, but you can always adjust your sails to reach your desired destination. DL Hall here. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets in the 8th. And a chopper by Beatty the second. Over to first, 1 away. Mr. John is so calm, and the nurses are telling me to please calm down. I need lessons. Listen, guys, if I am coming across as calm, I am just as frustrated as you guys. But I got to try to be like the guys on TV and remember, I got to keep my composure. I want this team to win every game, but people don't want to tune in and hear me flipping out. Lindor's too soft of a leader. He needs to talk to these players more. And for a strike, 0-1. Instead of that agitates me when players are laughing and stuff when you're struggling. And Lindor lifts one out to left. Nice sliding catch. 2 away. Yeah, where's the bottle flipping, guys? Yeah, but Danny, there's a tolerance to losing, and then there's a tolerance to uh, the effort you're getting on the field. This is completely different. Cap says Lindor needs to go on the IL. We can't keep playing him like this. I think if they do it now, though, we can't play in the All-Star game. I don't think they're going to do it. Thank you, Raymond. Players laughing and joking. 3-1 to count here to Marte. And a ground ball to short. Another 1-2-3 inning by the Mets offense. Offense. We go to the ninth. 7-2 Pittsburgh. If we have Marte at DH, this is bad. Yep. Jonathan says this is totally different than any slump I've ever seen. I'm counting last season's May and the scoreless inning streak. There was heart there. Agreed. Be right back. It's just Caps. Well, don't wait too long. All right, guys. We'll have a little bit of a break before game 2. Once again, tonight at 7. Wonder if anybody's live right now. Is anybody live that we can see if anybody's live this afternoon? Oh, well, you know what? I'll send everybody over to CP. How about that? I believe CP will be doing post game. Spam the W's. That's right. That's what I said. Schwellenbach from the Braves has a fractured right elbow. Yikes. Bye. No, I'm not leaving yet. I'm just setting up the redirects. In for a strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Francis Mr. John leading by example. Oh, that's why. That's why you put by on there. I didn't like the Marte. I know, Danny. We talked about that earlier. We didn't like the horrible decision. Marte should never be batting second, ever. What's a strikeout and a foul ball? Quickly ahead 0-2. Up high 1-2. Inside 2-2. Frank says, "Do tap that like plus subscribe button." Keep Nimmo left and righty pitcher. Call it strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts here. Down low, 1-0. And that one blooped out the center. A 2-out single. That'll bring up Collins, who's 3 for 4 with two singles. Oh, actually 3 for 3. 2 singles, a walk, and a home run. Gary keeps bringing up how bad it really is. Marte should be a 7-hitter. Agreed. Yeah, because working for SNY, he doesn't actually work for the Mets. He works for the Wilpons. There was a strike, 1-1. Yeah, so I mean, if they wanted to, they could bash this team. And that's over the head of Vientos in the left. And second and third with 2 outs. Collins is 4 for 4. Oh, just off the glove of Vientos. Hmm. Down low, 1-0. Charleston's in the morning. You have 2 choices. You can either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Well, it's getting disheartening. I can tell you that. Nice diving stop there over the first, and that'll end the inning. Beatty just saved at least a run. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Mets down 5. Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo coming up. Charles says your support on the PAS network is greatly appreciated. Thanks. This includes the silent listeners and viewers. Let's see where we are on the like count. Only 39. Wow. Beatty didn't take the bait on tanking. No, defense, they're still playing defense. They just don't score offensively. Yep, we will be back live again tonight for game 2 here. Raymond says, hope they show a better effort in game 2 and get a W. Smash them free subs and hit the like button. I mean, 2 hits for the Mets today, both singles. The last base runner was in the 6th inning when Alonso was hit by a pitch with 2 out. That's what I mean, like not putting up any fight. In for a strike 0-2. Charles says the Mets need to turn it around before the epic matchup with the Yankees this coming weekend. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Ever since Mendoza took out Holmes with 90 pitches, the team disappeared. Yep. I mean, Joey Ortiz hit a grand slam. I mean, come on. The Mets have 2 singles. Joey Ortiz hit a home run on the outside court. Look at that. He's pinching the corners when the Mets are on the mound, but man, that's a strike to Pete. Down low, 1-1. Yankees bloodbath in Queens. They're not playing well right now either. Down low, 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Yep, Yankees are struggling as well. And a ground ball is short. Over the first, 2 away. That kid gets the guest host in the booth. Yep. Hey, on the bright side, someone has to win that series between the Mets and Yankees. Why is that on the bright side? I hate the Yankees. I'm not going to be happy if the Yankees win. And that one blooped out to left. Then Collins will make the catch and the ball game is over. The Mets, Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo go 0 for 3 in the ninth. Mets are 3-14 over their last 17 games. You lose 7-2 in the first game. You're going to get shellacked in game 2 with the pitching matchup. But we'll be back live for it. All right, guys, when I end the stream on YouTube, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect. It's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's channel. We'll see everybody tonight at 7 o'clock for game 2.